Hello and welcome back to another Sir Cooper trip report. Today I'll be flying down to Sydney on one of Jetstar's brand new Airbus A321neos. This is my first time flying on the aircraft, so I'm keen to see the difference between Jetstar's regular A320 aircraft. Currently, I'm at Brisbane's domestic car park at about 5 AM in the morning, and I'll be making my way to the terminal for check-in. We'll be checking in for our Jetstar flight here at the check-in area, which is shared with numerous other smaller carriers that fly in and out of Brisbane. Walking into the terminal, it seems to be fairly packed, although I managed to quickly find an empty kiosk to check myself in at. After a little issue checking in, I'm now onto baggage drop. It looks fairly busy, although it is moving fast, so I didn't spend too long waiting. Baggage drop done, now I need to pass through security, although I decided to head towards the Qantas security area instead of going through Jetstar's security area, as it looked crazy busy getting through there. Passing through the Qantas security brings us to this food court part of the domestic terminal, although I want to be heading towards gate 30 so I can be ready to board my flight. I've made it to the Jetstar concourse and can't find my flight on the departure board again. Anyways, I'll be having breakfast here at Lord Lamington while I wait for my flight to begin boarding in about an hour's time. We've ordered something here at Lord Lamington. Currently, I've got my pain au chocolat and apple juice, and I'm waiting on more food to arrive shortly. In general, it's not terribly busy around the concourse at the moment, but that might change as more passengers make it through check-in. I've been walking around the concourse for a bit trying to find my gate 30, and it seems like I've found it. My aircraft doesn't seem to be parked here yet, which is a bit confusing, but that's fine. I'll wait around here for a bit longer to get a shot of it taxiing in. And here's our aircraft for today, Victor Hotel Oscar Foxtrot Papa, a 16-month-old Airbus A321-251neo, the third oldest A321neo in Jetstar's fleet. This aircraft was delivered to Jetstar after touching down in Melbourne on Christmas Day 2022, and I just so happened to have spotted this aircraft 6 days earlier in the Gold Coast. More details on Oscar Foxtrot Papa can be found in the description. Boarding has just begun. Let's get to it.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
the tour. Good morning.
Alright, now that everyone seems to be on board and settled, let's get straight into the seat tour. In front of us here we have a new looking tray table that can extend forwards if needed. Above that we also have a mini tray table, presumably for those who want to watch a movie or TV show on their phone or tablet. Next to that there is a USB outlet for charging those electronic devices. Above that is a pocket for the safety card, 6 bags, menu, and an entertainment info card, which I'll look at later. Below the tray table is the seat back pocket where I have my phone, camera bag, and sunglasses. I seem to have about a hand and 1 finger worth of legroom, which is okay. Keep in mind I'm about 175 centimeters or 5 foot 9 inches. Above me here is a little adjustable fan, a light, and the crew call button. There are also little hooks on each side of the seat for you if you need to hang anything up during the flight. And finally, the window here is fairly big. You can see my little doodad here I have set up for my shots out of the window. Anyways, that's about all I filmed for the seat tour, so I'll let you all enjoy the departure sequence.
To help keep you safe, so make sure you listen to and follow their instructions. As we get underway, please make sure your personal electronic devices are in a flight safe mode, or otherwise completely switched off. Electronic devices should not be placed into seatback holders for takeoff. Unplug any cables from the seat in front. Your carry-on baggage and larger electronic devices should now be placed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker.
If oxygen is required, please remove your face mask before putting on the oxygen mask that would drop from above you. We're dimming the cabin lights. If you wish to continue reading, there's a reading light in the panel above you.
So circle goes on
308, contact
on this one.
Jetstar 11, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Best location, that would be great. Alright, Jetstar rolling now.
be purchased. Meals followed by the Inflight menu selection. If you would like something to eat or drink, have a look through the menu in your seat pocket. You're welcome to pay with all major credit, debit and Amex cards with a Visa or MasterCard simple. We do not have pay waves, so please have your cards ready. Alcoholic beverages are only available for purchase from the cabin crew, and you are unable to consume any alcohol that is brought aboard. And please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
Okay, now that we're in the air, let's have a look at the menu. Up the top left, there is a selection of soft drinks or mixes. Then there are some minis and mixes, followed by a selection of beer, wine, bubbles, and ginger beer. At the center of the menu are some light meals, including toasties, wraps, sandwiches, pies, sausage rolls, etc. Then there are the savory snacks below that, and some noodles and risottos are offered at the bottom of the page. On the second fold-out page, there are some hot drinks at the top. Some sweet snacks including banana bread, chocolate loaf cake, and a lolly bag are in the middle of the page. And then at the very bottom, there is some Jetstar merchandise. I'll be completely honest, I was tempted by those model planes. Up the back of the menu, there are some combo deals for those who aren't that picky. There are also some meals exclusive to Jetstar's international flights. And finally, there is the international chill kit with amenities you'd need for a 10-hour flight with Jetstar. That's about it for Jetstar's menu. Overall, there are lots of options on ways to stay fed on your flight with Jetstar, whether international or domestic. I'm sure I'll be seeing this menu again very, very soon. Well, it hasn't been too long since I reviewed the menu, only 5-ish minutes, and food service has already started to come through the cabin. Despite having food on the ground, I got myself banana bread and some water. Nothing too crazy, just something to keep me fed through the morning to come.
A321neo service from Brisbane direct to Sydney. Obviously underway now. We've just reached our final cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. Flight time today, 1 hour, 8 minutes. The weather, both en route and to Sydney, at this stage largely expected to be fine. As always though, we do ask to keep your seatbelts comfortably fastened whenever seated, just in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. Some arrival details now for Sydney itself, subject to air traffic control. At this stage estimating landing time of 8:22 in the morning, and therefore getting into the bay shortly thereafter. The weather is looking quite nice, shaping up to be a nice morning, light westerly breeze. Some low cloud in the area, and temperature is currently 15 degrees. I won't disturb you again unless anything major changes that I've already mentioned. In the meantime, do hope you sit back and relax and enjoy the flight with us this morning. Thank you.
Now let's have a look at Jetstar's in-flight entertainment. To get connected, you need to follow the instructions on this little card. First, you need to go onto your phone and scan the QR code, and then head to the link that's shown. Then agree to the terms and conditions, and then hit Get Started. You'll land in the Movies page, where there is a range of movies for you and kids to watch. Then there are the TV shows with a wide range of shows to watch, including kids' TV. There's also a section dedicated to Jetstar's short documentaries, and an entire section dedicated to kids' content. If that's not enough to keep kids or yourself entertained, there are even some games available, as well as some podcasts. There's also a digital version of the menu for you, as well as a list of destinations served by Jetstar. Clicking the 3 bars at the top of the page, you can navigate to the in-flight map. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting us to be this far into the flight. Although, at least I now know we'll be descending very shortly. Anyways, overall Jetstar offers great selections of things to watch or do during the flight, things that can easily cover you for a long-haul flight with Jetstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, First Officer speaking. Just an update for you to Sydney. Fortunately, we have been slowed down a little bit, but the good news is it's not too bad. It's only about an 8-minute delay at this stage. So at this stage we're landing at 8:30 in the morning and therefore getting into the bay shortly thereafter. We'll just be doing a holding pattern through at approximately one orbit and then sequenced in for the approach. Weather remains unchanged to what I said last. Once again, do thank you very much for flying Jetstar today. Do hope you enjoy your stay in Sydney. Or if you're from Sydney, welcome home. Thank you.
Welcome to Sydney. Jetstar would like to acknowledge our traditional custodians of this land. We'd also like to pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. On behalf of all your crew, it's been a pleasure having you on board. Today we exit through the forward and rear doors. Before you head off, double check you have everything with you. Be careful when opening the overhead locker just in case any luggage has moved during the flight. Remember to take any face masks, whether used or unused, off the aircraft. If your phone is within reach, you can switch it on now. Just remember that you are unable to use it on the tarmac.
Unfortunately, the window fogged up due to the humidity while taxiing, so I'll spare you having to watch too much of that footage. But I will quickly show you when we taxi past Shep's Mound.
Cabin crew, please disarm doors.
Well, thanks for coming with me for this trip report all the way till the end. Overall, my flight with Jetstar was pretty good. The only issue I encountered was during check-in when I had that little issue. Not too sure what issue it was, maybe it was just an error with my online check-in QR code. Anyways, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for some of the plane spotting videos I filmed shortly after I turned off the cameras for this trip report.